After months of hype, legendary director Steven Spielberg has finally returned to the world of aliens and UFOs with his newest blockbuster, Disclosure Day. And considering Spielberg is the filmmaker behind classics like E.T., Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and War of the Worlds, expectations couldn't have been higher. But now that audiences are finally seeing the film, reactions are far more divided than anyone expected. The story follows a cybersecurity whistleblower, played by Josh O'Connor, who uncovers secrets connected to extraterrestrial life. As powerful forces begin hunting him down, he crosses paths with a meteorologist, played by Emily Blunt, who starts experiencing bizarre and unexplained phenomena. Together, they set out to uncover the truth behind what may be humanity's biggest discovery. At first glance, Disclosure Day feels like classic Spielberg. It's ambitious, emotional, and packed with mystery. But unlike his earlier alien films, this one plays more like a non-stop chase thriller. Many viewers have compared it to Minority Report, with its constant tension and hero on the run storyline. And that's where things start to get complicated. One of the biggest criticisms is that the movie throws audiences directly into the action without spending enough time developing its main characters. While Josh O'Connor delivers a solid performance, many viewers feel his character never becomes as memorable as Spielberg's greatest protagonists. Emily Blunt, however, is a different story. Many critics are calling this one of the strongest performances of her career. Even when the script asks her character to navigate increasingly strange and supernatural events, she manages to bring genuine emotion and humanity to every scene. But for some fans, the movie's biggest issue isn't the acting. It's the story itself. As the mystery unfolds, the plot begins relying on increasingly convenient and almost magical solutions. Instead of building suspense through difficult choices and meaningful conflict, some of the film's biggest moments feel surprisingly easy. The result is a movie that looks incredible but sometimes struggles to maintain real tension. Still, there are moments that remind audiences exactly why Spielberg remains one of cinema's most influential storytellers. Beneath the UFOs, conspiracies, and blockbuster spectacle lies a deeply personal story about trauma, healing, and hope. Many viewers believe Disclosure Day works best when viewed as a reflection of Spielberg himself, a filmmaker who has spent decades exploring wonder, fear, childhood, and humanity's place in the universe. And nowhere is that more apparent than in the film's emotional final act. Without giving away spoilers, Spielberg ultimately delivers a message centered on empathy, understanding, and human connection. Some audiences find the ending inspiring and heartfelt. Others see it as overly optimistic and disconnected from reality. That divide is showing up everywhere online. While some critics are calling Disclosure Day one of Spielberg's most ambitious films in years, others believe it falls short of the director's legendary standards. Fans are equally split, with debates raging across social media about whether the movie is a misunderstood masterpiece or simply a beautiful missed opportunity. But perhaps the most surprising part of this entire story is that many moviegoers are leaving theaters talking about another film altogether. A martial arts action movie called The Furious has quietly become the breakout favorite among audiences, with some viewers already calling it one of the greatest kung fu films of the decade. So while Disclosure Day may be the biggest release of the week, it isn't necessarily the movie everyone's talking about after the credits.
Roll. The question is simple. Is Spielberg's return to alien storytelling a bold, emotional masterpiece, or a rare miss from one of Hollywood's greatest directors? Either way, it's a film that people won't stop debating. And sometimes, that's exactly what great cinema is supposed to do.